Hey guys, I recently had a Target shopping trip and went a little crazy on Valentine's Day decor. I am hosting a Valentine's tea party, or I guess you could say galentine's, and so I needed some decor and kind of fell into a black hole in Target. So I thought I would share what I got in my haul, and then I'm going to record a video later that is me putting together one of the items. So let's get started. Okay, so first up, I got some pink streamers. So this will be really nice to put up across the house, just as a filler. Streamers are always great. And then next up, I'm not going in any particular order, I'm just showing you stuff. Next up, I got this lovely box of chocolates. I'm just gonna set this out for all of my guests to partake in. Nothing fancy, just thought it would be classic to have a lovely box of chocolates for everyone, and they had Godiva chocolates on sale, so that'll be very nice. And if we check the back, I'm trying to be careful, it says, pay no attention to the nutrition. It says there's dark chocolate coconut, milk chocolate hazelnut heaven, milk chocolate caramel embrace, white chocolate sugar cookie, milk chocolate foil heart, dark chocolate raspberry velvet, that sounds delicious, dark chocolate eclipse, dark chocolate foil heart, and milk chocolate almond caramel. So that'll be a lot of fun. Set that over there. Next up is a banner. So this banner is an envelope banner. If you look at the top. And the banner's all the cards, and then it comes with little note cards and hearts. I am considering, with the number of guests that I have, giving them each a different note in there and then putting their names on the outside. I still haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with this one, but it should be some fun decor to use. This one next. I used one of these in my last video. This is a bit of decor that looks like a postcard, but it's a little box right there. And my goal for these is to use them as decor on my buffet with a lot of the sweets that I'll be putting out. So you walk in, I'll have the boxes kind of set up on the buffet with all the food. And when I set it up, I'll, day of the party, I'll try to record what it looks like so that everyone can see. Next up, they have these wine glasses. It's a little hard to see on camera, but they are a pink tint to them. I'm gonna put the like conversation hearts in these, and that's nice. So I'm gonna put the conversation hearts in these, and I have, so my house, the decor is pink, blush pink. It's not like Pepto-Bismol, but I have a gold bar cart, and so I will set these on the bar cart since it's a tea party. But I couldn't pass them up because I don't have any pink wine glasses. Next up is some dish towels. This says, baking is love made edible. And then the back one just has a pink and red pattern. And these are very nice, and they will go on my buffet because my buffet has a small rack for towels. So I like to use this as part of my decor for the different tea parties that I host. This one's especially useful because I love baking. Baking is an art and a science, which is what I love about it, because you have to be very precise in some aspects, and then in others you get to play with flavors and colors. So it's definitely a combination of left brain and right brain, in my opinion. Okay, that's nice. So that there. And then next up, they have this craft paper roll. I don't think you have to use it for Valentine's. I think this actually says, what is this? Oh, this does say Happy Valentine's Day, so I think it was used for that. But I'm going to use this as like a table runner, and then I'm going to put some cute little Valentine's Day messages to all of my friends, something a little more personal, but so that'll be a nice addition to the table. And next up, we'll do the cards. So this is one set of cards that I will be using. They are so cute. So they fold out. I don't know if you can see that. They fold out right there. And so what I'm going to do is when everyone comes in, I'm going to have them take a card and they will draw a name out of a jar of some sort, and they will be asked to write a special note to the person they drew who's at the party. And if they don't know the person, because I try to invite a variety of people to each tea party, I'll tell them just put something affirming and nice that you would say to anybody. So that'll be one of the fun activities we do. I'm gonna have them when they come in, kind of like Julia Child and the Valentine's Day dinner and Julie and Juliet, they'll wear the little hearts on their outfit that has their names, and I'm going to do calligraphy on that for them. So my perspective on parties, I don't enjoy large parties. It's just not my style. My preference is more intimate gatherings where you can have conversations as a group and then individually, and then to try and do a mixture of people so that everyone's meeting someone new and, you know, making connections and getting to know one another. So I tend to keep my parties to no more than 6 to 10 if possible. In case you can't tell, I can be a little more introverted. I'm probably somewhere in the middle. So these are love notes, little cards. And it says, "You're like really pretty." Little cards. I haven't quite figured out what I'll have them do with these. This is one of my other options, to leave them some sweet notes from me. But I was thinking about this being like a kind of like a takeaway, because I like to give a kind of a party favor to all of my guests because I do smaller parties. So if I do that, I'll probably put this on it and have just a final thank you note for them for attending and tell them how amazing they are. And then next up, I have these heart pieces. I'll turn it around so you can see the back side. They're still in the package. So it's an assortment of colors, different reds and pinks and purples. And this is, they're just foam hearts. What I'll be doing with these is placing them on my wall. Sorry, I'm laughing because there's a car siren in the distance. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's distracting me. I'll be putting these all on the wall when they come in. When I enter my house, there's this great place for photos. So I tend to do some type of background and have everyone do one group shot, either when they arrive or when they leave. So I will likely use these hearts to make a pattern and place that along the wall when they come in, and have some fun doing a little photo shoot with all of my friends in that aspect. Here's my tin. It's just a plain tin, but I plan to put, I'll open it and leave this sitting out with the lid kind of looking decoratively. And I'm gonna put macarons inside, potentially. One of my friends said she might make some. If she doesn't, then I may pick some up, because I have failed at macarons every single time I've tried to make them. They're really difficult. So that'll be fun. Oh, that's fun. Interesting. Let's be gentle with that. Okay. And so another tin item. I could not leave without this. You guys, I just fell into a black hole. This is a tin mailbox, and it even has a little flag right here. Oh, sorry, little flag right here. It does open, but I'm worried that opening it will be a bit loud. So it says, "Hello, love," and this is where I talked about having like special notes for them when they come in, or the little hearts that they might wear. I'll probably set them in here as part of the decor, and so they'll pull them out because it's just so much fun. So set that down. Okay. And then just one more part of my decor will be, I got this thing of Jelly Bellies, and it says love, and it's 5 flavors of jelly beans. Let me see if it says what they are. This is cotton candy, cinnamon, coconut, jewel, berry, cherry, and red apple. So let's see if we can get some noise there. It's a little harsh, but it's definitely fun. And one of my very good friends loves jelly beans, so I will probably give these to her. They're not my favorite, so I don't intend to keep them. And then last but not least, the thing that I'll use for other videos is this guy. So this is a mailbox. You can see the picture here. This is a kit to make this, and I am so excited. I'll do a separate video where I make this, and you can join me for that. But I'm going to make this cardboard mailbox, and when I tell everyone to fill out their cards and envelopes for one of the party guests, I'll have them put them in here, and then we'll open them later at the party. I am so excited, you guys. And for anyone out there dreading Valentine's Day, let me just tell you, you should not. When I was younger, I did, and I was always feeling like it, made you feel like you were single. As I've gotten older, I realized like you can just have so much fun. It's fun to celebrate love, and you can celebrate that through friendship. It doesn't matter. But if you're alone on Valentine's Day, like I said, just go have some fun with it. Love yourself. Have a bubble bath. Go out, cook a nice dinner or something. Or even just focus on like all the people you love and send them, notes and cards, or at least write it out even if you don't intend to send. It's just too much fun to be miserable. So, as I said, if you feel lonely, just go make it not lonely and know that somewhere out there, like, somebody loves you. Everyone loves someone. But this will be so much fun. I am so excited. Okay, we'll stop that. Wow. Thank you so much for joining me. I had so much fun at Target. It was ridiculous. Like I said, I'll record a separate video of us making this together. And once I get the party set up, I'll have to do a video there. And thank you so much to everyone for being patient. My laptop is currently broken, so I'm having to edit on my phone, which is not fun. I have some ideas for other videos and even an ASMR video series I'd like to do. So hopefully more good stuff to come, especially once my laptop is fixed. So I hope you are having a wonderful night or day whenever you get this. And I am so honored that you joined me for this video. See you next time.